My voice sounds terrible when they play it back. Okay, so as best man, I wanted to say, well, I basically wanted to start with a little bit of a vignette. I remember I was around 11 or so. I don't quite know. The details are a little bit hazy with me.
How old are you now?
I remember at one point, Dad and I were going to, I believe it was a bowling alley. I don't remember quite what it was. I don't remember all the details. But I do remember that on the way there, or maybe it was while we were there, he was teaching me some kind of mathematics. I think it was trigonometry.
What's that?
In fact, I don't know if it was trigonometry or if he was teaching me, the basic integral power rules. So for those of you who are taking or have taken a class in basic calculus, I am sorry for conjuring up these memories for you. Unless you wanted me to, in which case.
Go, Brandon.
In which case, I could prattle on for hours about it. But best man speech is probably not the best venue to speak about mathematics. And there are far more interesting subjects that I could gush about. But I don't really think I could gush so much about these subjects if I had not learned so much mathematics. And, well, quite a lot of it I learned with the assistance of the man of honor tonight, my dad. It wasn't just math. He taught me to build a circuit. He taught me to program a computer.
Oh my God.
He taught me basically a lot of technical skills, many of which I have continued to use to this day. He taught me a lot of the basics, the fundamentals, with which I have built pretty much all of my academic skills. But there is another aspect of this anecdote that I wanted to focus on. It was that, and I remember, it was that we had been going to, or were at, I don't quite remember, a bowling alley. Dad and I, spent quite a lot of time together when I was younger, even still nowadays. And I knew that I could count on him. I could count on my bond with him. And I could count on his support. I could count on him to help, when I was going through tough times, to take a short break and collect myself and have a little bit of a mental reset, and then go back to whatever it was I was doing to redouble my efforts. These are some of the most important things that one can have from a parent. Being able to learn from them and being able to count on their support. From the very beginning, and he helped me out from the very beginning, and has still continued to do so now, you know, in life and in school. I mean, like, much of the things that I'm doing are very, very different from what he was up to, but he's still managed to provide me with plenty of help, even with solving particular problems that I've had to over the course of school. And I know that I could count on him to provide me with enthusiastic encouragement in my academic endeavors, but also at life in general. With whatever random thing I decide to learn, you know, whatever random pursuit I decide to take up, I know I could count on him to encourage me. Every little random, you know, random one-off fixation that I have, every interest.
From my dad. I didn't have a dad.
I know that he will be there to help, you know, to help me to develop my interest and to encourage me to go even further. And when I'm feeling down, I know that I can count on him to help me to feel better and to help me to solve, you know, whatever problem it is that I'm facing, and to give me advice. And it's been that way for over 23 years. Now, Amy, I have known for not quite as long, but at this point, she is practically family. And I am always certain that I can count on her good humor. And I can count on her for the straight dope, if you will. Just candid, no nonsense, observation, advice. Sometimes you just need a fresh pair of eyes to look at any given situation. And what fresher pair of eyes is there than Amy? But yes, whenever I'm home, I always look forward to when Amy's visiting. And it's not just because of the food that she's cooked. And I've noticed also that she and Dad, like when she's visiting, I see the two of them. I'm not just wallpaper. I see the two of them, and I see them together. They are happy. They're enjoying themselves. They're smiling and laughing and having a good time. And they are. And they are not only that, but enjoying themselves with us, with me, with Lizette. When they are guests, they're always happy to provide for them as well. Because, well, we're basically, it's basically an extension of providing for family, right? and Dad, Amy, our family. Now, having the support of Dad and of Amy is, of course, vital. It has been vital for me. And I know that their own reciprocal support has been equally as important for them. And so I am